gotta at least make videos. You gotta at least make videos. You gotta at least make videos back to back. You gotta do something. And if you done been unalive, you gotta do something. You gotta at least make videos or something. You gotta do something. And I don't think you gotta do the test though. I think the test was for whoever sacrificed you. That's what I believe. I believe you are helping the one who sacrificed you with the test. Otherwise, I think I almost know for a fact you gotta constantly make videos or something. You gotta constantly be talking and stuff. I knew this would be long, but I didn't think it'd be. Somebody scared to death. Like somebody said, somebody's mama was involved. I believe that too. Somebody's mama was involved, and people family was involved doing magic, a lot of magic, man. This is weird though. Like, it's crazy. Cause I see the outcome. Like these people, the people that I know that's doing these sacrifices, they families taught them how, and they family ain't even doing good. It's like they ain't even doing good. Why would you listen to them? They're awful. They ain't doing good at all. Like they follow right into their footsteps, and people getting sick, people getting ill, people dying, people in bad shape. Personally, on personal opinion, I feel better now that I ain't doing that test. I'm tired still a little, cause my energy was being ciphered, and whoever was ciphering my energy was keeping it almost. They ain't never did that before. So it's like it's taking a long time for my energy to return. Uh, that's why I left it alone, but I had many reasons to leave it alone. That was one of them. And it's a mess. It's a mess, y'all. Oh wait, it's a mess. I said this though. I said, God said, your flame somehow gonna have everything that's supposed to be yours. Whichever flame he was talking about, I don't know. He was like, your flame gonna somehow have everything that's yours when this is over. Um, and you'll get it back. God said, the reason why I ran across my flame, the reason why you could easily run across them out of nowhere is because somebody might be trying to kill the other, and it affects that one greatly. They're supposed to help you, but in my case, it really wasn't like that. In my case, it really wasn't like that at all. It was in a way. It was in a way. But that's my advice. Just leave that stuff alone. From what I gathered up, I learned, let's say I was reading cards. It would take me longer to read them because I learned that when this energy, somebody do these deals, it's like three energies that be intervening. I really don't know who the third energy is, but I know one of them God and the other one Satan, or death, one of them. And um, every time I talk to God about it, God be like, it's a lie. It's that thing belongs to the person who did all this. and it benefits them. And you draining everything we building back up in you to them people, whoever, all part of that. So it's like they gonna be harvested. I think. Hell, I don't know. I can just tell that it's a 7.5 to 10 year contract, 5 year to 10 year contract because of the damage that's done. When you see all the stuff God doing and fixing, you pretty much got a window of time of when it'll be over. And it'll be a minute, man. It'll be a minute. People be in your energy. Just, it's rough. It's rough. I know this, there's a few people that be looking out and they somehow, I feel like they know what's going on and they'll send me lectures. I appreciate them. I really do because it ain't that many people. Some people send me stuff and it don't go with me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But uh, the one that been sending me a lot lately, they got it. They know. They know exactly what's going on. And I appreciate it. But like I said, it's a rapture. And I just Mr. Ballin, bro. I think about. I'm glad he sent that man, Mr. Ballin, when he sent that video out about that woman that was in that dark night of the soul and lost her body in the dark night of the soul. Said she was in purgatory for about 10 years. I know I met another woman like that. She was, you could see it in her eyes. She done went through a lot. And she told me she was on year 10. I said, good God Almighty. And it looked like she probably had a good life before all that happened. And then Mr. Ballin, this lady was talking about how she lost her whole body in the purgatory. I was like, how? Now I see. I think that's how you do it. You must play with these games they send into you, cause you know they send them games to you. And somehow that girl lost her whole body, died in the dark night of the soul. So how would that work in the physical? Well, she probably had somebody cook it for her, and she probably trusted everything, and it probably took her out. You gotta be on guard. You gotta stay on guard in this situation. You can't put your guard down not for a second. You gotta watch what you say. Everything monitored by these monitoring spirits that's in the underworld and in heaven. So it's like they'll take you apart. And that's why I have to check myself when I deal with that test. I don't deal with it like that no more, but I be trying to teach on it, and it's like you can't even say nothing about that test. That test, boy, they strict about that test. And then the people who involved, it's just like I don't know who to feel more sorry for, the people involved in that test or myself. Cause man, you gotta be ready and prepared to go to hell you in that and involved in something like that. Maybe, maybe not. these people that's getting sick. Every time I say that, my brother call. I don't know why. I don't know why like that. Every time people get sick, though, people dying. I'm thinking I've seen more people die and get sick in 5 years than I've seen in a lifetime. And just like they dying back to back. You gotta be on the move. You gotta make video. Like, I know y'all be like, man, I wish she get off though. I can't. I gotta keep making these videos. I gotta keep the YouTube going for some reason. It's helping somebody that's looking into it in the physical. I gotta keep it going. I don't mind it. I ain't got nothing else to do. Then the same thing with like my drawing when they were manipulating the paint. The most of the drawing that I did, they put something in the paint. That paint just, it ain't no good on that wall. But I think I figured something out. But I gotta see how I can fix it. My other wall did the same thing. I was able to fix that, so I should be able to fix it. But it's like they sabotage everything. Everything. I just know a lot of people be getting sick, ill. I can't believe they did it. I ain't glad they did it, but it put me on my purpose, so I'm cool with it. But man, it damaged so many people. It hurt so many people. It broke so many people. It's like somebody was scared, bro. Ain't nobody that brave. Somebody a mass murderer, bro. Somebody a mass murderer, online mass murderer, bro. Somebody don't care. They giving folk diseases, killing folk. And then playing like they got it at the same time. Man, that's amazing. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I know I be hearing people that be like, when you work your whole life to get out of a crime situation, you ain't trying to go back. That's why I always wonder about prisoners when they get out, why they go back. Like, it ain't nothing to go back to. Nothing to go back to. Don't ever do that. I'm the kind of person I can't stand going backwards. Not to no girl, not to nobody. Not to nothing. I don't like going backwards. I got a few friends, I guess you could say associates, I guess. Well, we really family that I home with, like 6 or 7 of them. And I deal with. That's it though. Some of them died, but that's it. I ain't trying to make no, I'm too old for that. I know I'm just stay working. If I'm working for myself or working for somebody, I stay busy. That's why I don't mind doing these videos. As long as it helps somebody, show somebody this situation. I'm telling you that, Ted, when they did that conversion spell, and I felt my eyes turn, do something crazy. Like I said, I always supposed to wear glasses. My eyes ain't never did nothing like that. And man, my eyes did that. I said, oh hell no. I could feel the brain exchange when it did that. I could feel my the way I think immediately change, and I hurry up. And when I got out of that, it went back. It was like they was trying to completely merge me. Woo wee. Then I heard somebody in the Astro say, I heard a girlfriend say, he said, I feel smart. I feel real smart. And she said, oh Zen, I like Zen. I always try to keep me up to date. Appreciate it. She said, what she say? She said, go do some videos then, honey. I said, hell no. I don't know what kind of voodoo shit this is. I'm gonna get out of it. She said, go do some videos then, honey. He said, I feel smart. And this is one of these clowns, bro, that probably be telling these girls I'm weak. I already knew this cat on the street. I don't know. You'll tell your little girlfriend that. Probably be around your boys and mama, but we know. he said, I feel smart. He's like, go. Let me tell you a prophecy, buddy. If you know who I'm talking about, they gonna return your anger back to you. And she ain't never seen that side of you because since y'all been trying to do this conversion spell, a lot of me been around you. Well, as they put me back together and separate us, they gonna return your anger to you. And she gonna really get to see real good. But anyway, I heard him say that. He said, I feel smart already. Somebody else did that a long time ago. They almost got away with it, but they said he went crazy. They said he was in the studio, he just kept grinding. He said, how he deal with them? I can't deal with them. I can't deal with them. I know the guy, I know their name, know everything. I ain't gonna tell nobody. When I get out of here, I start telling other stuff. If a social media let me say, I might start a podcast. But she was like, what happened? Yeah, they said he was in the studio and they said they finally did the completed whatever ritual. And they said when he did it, he went slap crazy. And that's what I was saying. I said, because that's what I said to her. She was trying to tell me about somebody doing spell work on her. And told me what they were trying to do. And I said, good luck. She said, why you say that? I said, man, if you know what I got to go through with this mind, you wouldn't want it. And she said, oh, you right. Because he went crazy. She said they did that last, and she said he grabbed his head and started shaking. He couldn't control the noise. He said, how he control it? Somebody give it back. They said he went crazy almost. And they said, yes, they did a spell to send it back to me. I asked God about all that. And God was like, it's all supposed to be like that. He said what he gonna do is when it's done, he gonna shut it. He gonna lock it out like a computer and it's gonna stop. All of it stop. And he gonna change the jacket. Because the jacket is basically an apocalypse jacket that I got on. So the jacket can take some hits, you know. These people utilize my float and everything. Let's say I had this massive float, and let's say it was supposed to be just me and God and his entourage. There were probably billions of people. There were probably billions of people on the float. Like, yeah, we Jesuses too. It's like Naruto, bro. A whole bunch of Naruto. Like, yeah, we Jesuses too. Ain't nobody getting, I ain't getting the gifts. They just giving the gifts to everybody. But, man, I knew I wasn't tripping because I did a lecture about that. I said, something ain't right. Every time I do that test, it's like a whole bunch of me. Confirmation. It's like a whole lot of me out there. I said, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And then people can't help. They get in trouble for trying to help. Some buck though. Some be helping anyway. That's why I said, you know, I appreciate the ones that be looking out. Some be bucking, some helping anyway, because it's like they see it. You know, it's like they probably somewhere watching it. It's interesting. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. I can hear people praying, please, please, we beg you, please. I can hear people saying, let me out. Let me out. These is people that still here. These is people that have no clue. These is like they sold, like I said, All right, you do a magic trick. Just your soul. You do one magic trick. Boom. That's how it look. It's gone. You do another magic trick. That's another piece of the soul. You know what I'm saying? You do another magic trick. That's another. Watch this. I'm finna show y'all something. Y'all gonna be like, what? Boom. You do another magic trick. Guess what? You finna start going crazy, acting crazy, talking crazy, losing your mind. Can't do nothing. You just wild. They gotta put you on medicine. Cause your soul ain't in there no more. You ain't got a program in you no more. When you know, you're a computer without its soul, somebody snatched it out of you. And it wasn't, you just imagine being a computer and your program, your computer moving, and somebody going to your computer and just snatch the program, slap out of it, and the computer just go bonkers. That's what it is. It's like a virus. It seems like a virus, but it ain't no virus. It's worse than that. And you just go crazy. And that's why y'all see a lot of people. They probably they probably had somebody doing magic on them, or they probably been doing magic. I've been studying that too. I've been learning that too since I've been in. Like, this is how these people. Cause my grandpa had a unique gift. He used to tell us, and my brother-in-law, he knew people like that too. They said, don't go on their grave. They do spell work. And I could never tell how, but I'm starting to learn now. It's like they give out this, it's something off about these people that do spell work. They got something on them. There's something off about them real bad. I'm telling you, they serious. It's crazy. I can tell y'all some stuff, but I know YouTube be like, don't say all that on it. And I ain't gonna say it. You'll be amazed what people can do to you in your sleep and all that. It's amazing what they do. It's amazing.